in-depth, investigative. This is KXAN News Today at 6.
Stay home, stay put. Don't go out there creating any issues for any of us. I think we'll probably have enough to do in the first place, so if you can, help us out and stay home and out of the roads.
That's the message first responders have for you this morning. Avoid getting on the roads. We have team coverage of this developing winter storm hitting central Texas right now. Here we go, everyone. The ice has started to form and the crashes and the closures have started to mount. I'm Sally Hernandez.
And I'm John Dabkovich. Mandy, you were saying there are new closures now?
We are getting in. There are closures now. 183 and Mopac. We have a live look at those closures coming up.
Right.
And we have heavy sleet falling right now in central Austin as we speak. The sleet is going to be transitioning to snow for many of us. The purple color there is sleet, and then the white and gray, that's radar indicated snow, which we're also likely seeing in parts of the Austin metro. Very hazardous travel is already beginning, and it stays with us until the winter storm warning expires at 6 p.m. Mason County, you guys are under a slightly less serious area. That's a winter weather advisory. As you look at these temperatures, everybody's below freezing, and most of us are at a serious threshold for widespread roadway icing. 24 degrees in Round Mountain, 25 in Fredericksburg. In Austin, we typically look for about 28, 29 at Camp Mabry or colder for ice to develop. That's what we're at, 28 right now. Everybody outside of the core of Austin is in the middle 20s. Out to the east, temperatures are continuing to drop. Everybody's below freezing, and most of us here are at a threshold for roadway icing, 28 or 29. Here's another closer look in Austin from Mopac eastward. It looks like we've still got sleet, freezing rain, and snow falling. A more widespread view shows it's not that numerous or widespread across the area, but boy, it's falling in some populated areas down 290 into Dripping Springs. I've had my eye on this expanding area of wintry weather from San Antonio up towards San Marcos. An updated track for you here as it moves east-northeastward into our area at just over 20 miles an hour. That puts it into Redwood just after 6:30. San Marcos at 6:44, and Wimberley. Send us a report. Report it at KXAN.com. You guys start to see some sleet and snow by 6:47. Coming up, an in-depth look at the wind chills, which are brutal, and also your hour-by-hour, even colder temperatures. That's next in First Warning Weather. Let's get you over to Amanda because the roadways are getting dangerous.
And here's one of those new closures I was mentioning. We now know that crews have closed this ramp here. This is your ramp from 183 over to Mopac. You can see you have the option of going both north and southbound. You can see where crews are on scene blocking. What you can also see in this picture is where that text dot sign is warning drivers about icy conditions. Another ramp that we're getting word is shut down is actually on Mopac as you try to get over to 183 Research Boulevard. That ramp is also closed. Here's a look area wide now. We're kind of giving you a perspective of what David was talking about, that sleet and that rain and that kind of moving through our area, really icing our roads, our elevated roads especially. Do want to warn drivers towards Circle C, SH 45, icy conditions here between Mopac and 1826.
All right, Amanda, thank you very much. We'll check back in with you. Almost every school district in the area has canceled classes today. We have that graphic there on the screen there. That includes Austin, Round Rock, and Manor ISDs.
UT Austin, Texas State, ACC students, you do not have class today. The city of Austin and many other offices also deciding they needed to close on this Tuesday because of the ice. Full list of the closures on our website at KXAN.com. Now, if you have to go to work or anywhere today, you should know that the Emergency Operations Center is up and running, and they're keeping an eye on all the conditions out there.
We mentioned that shutdown intersection there at Mopac and 183, and that's where Kate Whitehaw is joining us live from this morning. Good morning, Kate.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, about 30 minutes ago, APD came out here. They shut down the overpass to 183. We didn't see any cars get stuck on this overpass, so this was really a preemptive measure. We did see a lot of cars slowing down. Two surprising things that we're seeing out here as the morning is going along is one, more cars are hitting the road on Mopac, and two, they're not necessarily going all that slow, which is kind of surprising considering how we're hearing that with the colder temperatures, we could see more icing on the roadway. So if you do go out, please be careful. The good news is we have not really seen anything falling from the sky, at least in this area, in about 30 minutes or so. But the EOC, the Emergency Operations Center, they have been certainly keeping an eye on things overnight. In fact, they started their operation just before 10 o'clock last night. It brings together law enforcement, EMS, other government agencies to monitor the roads, changing weather conditions, issues with downed power lines, and they also have a way for you to stay up to date on what they're seeing.
In the line of preparation, it's always important to be prepared. So we advise people to sign up at warncentraltexas.org. And that's how we use the system that we use to send out alerts to specific areas in the city or in the region, really.
And of course, here at KXAN, we're also checking in with the EOC throughout the morning, see what they are seeing. My photographer Frank and I also keeping an eye out here at 183 and Mopac. As you can see, once again, that overpass shut down. If you are driving Mopac, just take your time, slow down. Remember, black ice, you can't see it on the road. And so if you do hit ice, remember, turn into your turn, not away for it, which seems kind of counterproductive. But that's the way they say to do it, guys.
Yeah, it is the way it goes. All right, Kate, thank you very much. Austin area EMS crews tell us they are also ready for any emergency during this storm.
But they're being careful about it. Paramedics say that some of them are sleeping at the station overnight so that they are ready to go as needed. No time to waste. The agency has 4 additional ambulances to its regular fleet. They're also supplying ambulances with extra blankets, scrapers, de-icers, what they need to get the ice off the roads and off the truck. And as a message to everyone, they are saying, help them by just staying at home.
It's incredibly important for folks to be weather aware. Please don't go out and get the newspaper, check the mail, go out to look at the ice. Concrete and ice, it can become a very dangerous situation, and before you know it, you've slipped and fallen, you've broken a leg, you've broken an arm.
Crews are also keeping an eye on importing gear like IV bags and keeping them inside so they don't get too cold in the trucks. When it comes down to blood donations, we're told the group called We Are Blood is shutting down its donor centers and mobile drivers today. The group is asking for extra help later on as the week goes on because they had to recover from today's shutdown.
We also talked to folks at the Seton hospitals. They tell us they're keeping a close eye on their supplies, their resources, and their staffing. And they're also making sure that their backup power systems are ready to go in case the power goes out, which of course we see quite often with these ice situations. The director of emergency medicine tells us he's expecting to see fewer people coming in with those minor injuries, but they're getting ready to see more people who are hurt by slipping and falling, and of course also by car accidents as well. EMS though says those slip and fall situations can not only be dangerous but can be deadly in some situations.
So if you need to leave your house, here is what they recommend you do before you walk out the door. Make sure you have your cell phone and that it's charged, and also make sure the shoes that you're wearing are sensible ones, that you have good grip and traction. Take small steps, shuffle if you need to, and use handrails or something that you can grab onto.
All right, so with the risk of ice and really the reality of ice on the roads, now emergency crews are still out in full force trying to keep those roads safe.
That includes Austin police officers. Chris Davis is live for us in South Austin with the latest look there. Good morning, Chris.
Well, good morning, guys. Hope you're staying warm there in the studio. The roads right now, what we're seeing, we're here at the interchange between 290 and Mopac, just off of Southwest Parkway here. You can see traffic is still flowing here. People are taking it a little bit easy, a little bit slower, especially on some of those flyovers and overpasses. But what we're seeing right now is a lot of water on the roads still. This is what we've been seeing all morning, but there is still that risk, of course, that the temperatures will continue to drop and freeze some of that water, especially again on those elevated overpasses and flyovers. But again, right now things are looking okay. I want to show you the risk that we're talking about, though. This power pole here that we've been looking at, keeping an eye on all morning for you. The ice has continued to layer on top as this rain continues to fall and freezes on what is already there. And I want to show you too the effect that the wind has and why it's going to feel a bit colder. You can see this side of the pole that is facing away from the wind is completely dry while we've got this thick layer of ice out here. So again, this is what police are worried about happening out there on the roads as the temperatures continue to drop this morning. They are going to be out. They are expecting a lot of crashes this morning. They're going to have chains in their cars, though, in their patrol cars, to get cars off the road if there's a crash so they don't have to wait for tow trucks. And the officers themselves, they're going to be taking it easy on the roads as well.
You're not going to be able to help anybody if you don't get to the call yourself. So much like general public, if you have to be out, we're going to kind of take our time getting there to make sure we can get there safely. So just because the speed limit may say 65, don't expect to see us going 65 to certain calls, because we need to be able to get there safely. We're not doing anybody good if we crash and get hurt and have to have other responders come to us.
Now again, traffic is flowing here. The roads right now still just wet. We are going to keep an eye on it for you here in South Austin, though, as we expect those temperatures to keep dropping and expect to see some problems on those elevated overpasses and flyovers as the morning goes on. So stay right here with us, and we'll keep you updated throughout your morning if you do have to be out there on the roads. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
That's in South Austin. Chris, this is up in North Austin off of Mopac right there and 183. Kate told us that they are starting to treat the roads right there in that area after reports of ice that is forming on the flyover right there. So we're keeping an eye on all of Central Texas for you to give you an update on the ice that is already forming. David is keeping an eye on the radar. Is this thing stalling, or is it moving pretty quickly?
As our TxDOT official earlier on the phone said, it's not constant, it's not widespread, but it is on and off. And as we know from previous experience, it only takes this much ice on the roads to cause huge problems. And Chris was showing us some water on the roads. I don't want you to get lulled into complacency, though. We're at 25 to 28 right now across Austin, which is cold enough for a flash freeze, so we could see ice developing pretty quickly just about anywhere. Let me show you the radar here with a mix of wintry weather falling across Austin, even some light snow indicated by our radar from Williamson County down towards southwest Austin. This purple and peach color, that is sleet and freezing rain. If you live down in southwest Austin, I mean way southwest, 45 out toward 1826, I'd love you to turn on a flashlight, turn on your porch light if you can. Let me know if it's snowing. Our radar is indicating pretty steady snow out there in southwestern Travis County, and this is something that's an area where Mandy has seen some roadway problems as well. We'll talk to her about that in just a moment. Winds were howling all night, and they're still gusting over 30 miles an hour right now. Wind chill out at ABIA, which is not shown on this map, 14 degrees. Downtown Austin, it feels like 18. Look at this, Blanco, 11 is what your exposed skin or your pet's skin feels like if you're outdoors this morning. Hourly forecast shows some ice here on our KXAN webcams. 27 degrees or so, not only this morning, but through midday. Temperatures never even see 30 degrees in Austin later today. That's why when roadway problems develop, they're not going to melt until midday or afternoon tomorrow. If there is one bright spot, though, precipitation chances steadily go down after lunchtime. We're seeing some freezing rain and sleet right now. The later you go in the day, though, lunchtime, early afternoon, it's more likely to just be pure snow that's falling where you live. Quick mention for allergy sufferers, we've had a heck of a cedar season so far. Precipitation that we've gotten over the past 12 hours will help our cedar allergies over the next couple of days. Coming up, we've got your hour-by-hour future radar, nighttime temperatures falling into the teens, and then a dramatic warm-up this weekend. I'll show you how warm we're going to get coming up next. First, we got to fight through this ice. Amanda, what are we seeing out there?
We're going to go ahead and start with a live picture here of 183. This is the ramp that actually gets you over to Mopac. If you're maybe in that area, you're going to not be able to use that ramp because of icy conditions in that spot. We want you to avoid it, and this is just one of several. Let's go over, David, now to 71 at 973. We've actually changed the perspective of this camera just a bit to take you over to show you the ramp that comes on from SH 130 and puts you over to westbound 71 approaching the airport. You can see crews have this completely shut down as well.
The lights, sorry.
Yeah, oh yes, this David's pointing out this here so you can see the overhead street lights. Look at that wind blowing that sleet and that rain kind of right through this area. That explains why there's so many crews out here trying to de-ice the area and get sand down. Drivers heading in from Bastrop, Del Valley, Cedar Creek. This is going to affect you in southern Travis County. A look at all your roads this morning, you know, for the most part, because so many school districts as well as school districts and offices being completely closed today. We're not seeing a lot of traffic, but if you've got to be out and about, let's take you over to the Circle C area. SH 45 Southwest. APD said this area is completely iced over. Now we're hearing that there is snow. David, that's why we're seeing this white kind of showing up on our traffic maps now. Snow in that area.
Yeah, viewer Amy Miller on Facebook just confirmed to me 1826 and 45 snowing in Circle C.
And that's exactly where we were getting reports of it being completely iced over. I'd say do not travel if you live in this part of town. That even goes for our friends who live all the way out in Bear Creek. I also know this is a popular route for drivers in Hays County. They stay off of 35 and kind of commute up this way as a way around some of those backups on 35. So stay away from that spot. We'll talk to David more on that in just a few minutes.
Okay, Amanda, thank you. By the way, if you have photos, please send them in. Report it at KXAN.com. We have ice all over Central Texas as we take a look right now at some of the roads. This one at Burkham Drive and Manor Road in East Austin.
Yeah, so the way it goes is the city takes snapshots of the traffic there every minute, and then they update their data portal. This is one of those snapshots. We're monitoring it as well. We're going to be keeping doing that throughout the morning right here on KXAN.